Hey, what's up guys? It's Michael Behrens, and I just got back from the gym. Didn't even take my coat off yet because I just had so much going through my head while I was there. I just wanted to get back here and kind of just spill it out and tell you guys what I was thinking. I've been rehabbing my back, for the last probably 3 days. I haven't really jumped much. The first time I jumped was yesterday, so I took like a couple days. It's been feeling a lot better, a lot looser. I know it's gonna sound kind of cliche, but you guys might have heard it before. What is the definition of insanity? So Albert Einstein gave the definition as doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different results. And what this back injury has caused me to do is just look at everything I'm doing a lot more closely. The biggest thing that I found like a problem in are my squats. So like when I was at the gym today, I was just like thinking about, what could I have been doing wrong that caused my back pain. I just like went through my squatting motion. I found that I have like zero hip flexibility. So every time I would do a squat, my first movement would always be leaning forward. And that is terrible to do because it's automatically putting pressure on your back. I did some exercises just to kind of test out my hip flexibility and just really look at my squat and like what I was doing wrong. Because up to this point, I have been and this is what I mean, like it's just making me more conscious of what I'm doing at the gym with my workouts, with jumping, just with everything, and it's just all coming together. What I found is that I've been doing the same squatting motion wrong for I don't even know how long. Injuring my back kind of told me that I need to look at that more closely because something isn't right. Like I'm obviously doing something wrong if I just injured my back doing, a movement that I've been doing, for as long as I can remember. So I think just injuring myself really forced me to stop and really look at what I was doing. So today when I was at the gym, I was kind of testing my flexibility with basically just having my arms up in the air and just trying to sit in a squat. But again, the whole point of this is that this could be applied to anything. If you want something to change and be different, like with me, I want to jump higher and be a better dunker. So if I've been doing the same squats and I'm expecting to get any increase in my vertical out of that when I'm not even engaging my hips and my glutes as much as I could be because I'm leaning forward so much, then that's not going to translate into any benefits in terms of jumping higher. It's just going to work on that movement when the jumping movement is going straight down, powering and coming up. With this, I'm just realizing that there's always room for improvement. Like with anything, if you keep doing the same movement and just because it's comfortable, that doesn't mean you can't look at it more closely and see if maybe you could be doing it a little better to benefit you. Like with the squat, it's also made me realize that that could be a reason why I'm leaning forward a little bit when I'm going up to jump, because I've looked back at some of my jumping videos and I always tend to have like a little bit of a forward lean before I jump up, but that could be because I have bad hip mobility. Improving that, I feel like would translate into improving my overall jump and improve my squat, which would again translate to improving my vertical, improving my overall jump, and improving just everything that have to do with jumping. I'm correcting that motion of leaning forward and translating into going more vertical and actually engaging my hips, engaging my glutes, engaging the muscles that I should be engaging if I want to practice it and get better at it to jump higher. I'm not going to stop squatting, but I'm going to stop squatting the way I've been squatting. So I'm going to work on my overhead squat because it forces me to actually sit in that upright, glute engaged, hip engaged position. Just wanted to get that out because it was all in my head. I didn't want to hold it until later. Last thing, if you guys are, wanting to get better at something, but you're thinking like, well, I've been doing all this work, I've been doing these exercises, I've been doing whatever it is, even apply to your to other things you're doing in your life. If you're doing the same thing, you could be doing the same thing and not even realize it. So if you want to see improvement, you need to look at those things this is just my opinion, you need to look at those things and say, is there anywhere that I could be, doing this better or doing that better? Because if you just make those little improvements, you can't even imagine like the benefits that's going to have down the line. With this, I just know that if I fix this, get better at it, that's going to strengthen my hip mobility, strengthen my squat. I don't even know how it's going to improve my jump, but I'm just going to work on this and set it as one of my goals. And yeah. So I hope you guys found this video encouraging, helpful, maybe not. But yeah, I just wanted to get that out. And I will see you guys in the next video.